Somebody took something out her purse. This was in elementary school. She was going off. She was one of them white women with a black husband in the 90s. And she was going off. And she was pregnant, so she was like real aggy.
Yeah.
Miss Berry, I think. She was cool as shit. She was going off. She was like, and I remember her saying, Muhammad, what do they do to people that steal in your country? And he didn't speak good English yet. And like, I mean, the 90s was rough.
It's George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. Yeah! Tell your friends, tell your grandma. It's time for George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. It's the most important pod in the world.
Welcome to George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. Brendan, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Yeah, you know why I'm doing good? We got an awesome guest today, dude.
Oh, we do.
Clap it up
We
for
really do.
Ebony Moore. I get clap it up. We're not a fucking open mic. Ebony Moore. There we go. That's the podcast clap. Ebony, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are y'all?
I'm pretty good. I had a pretty nice weekend. How about you guys?
Yeah, had a pretty chill weekend. My girlfriend's been out of town, so
Is that good or bad? Some boyfriends don't like it. Some boyfriends do like it.
it's it's like an in between. You know, like I get to do like hang out, kind of just do whatever. But after 2 days, I do get like, all right, we're
lonely.
yeah. So, so I'm hitting that 2 day mark now. So I mean,
When did you get back?
Tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll be depressed by tomorrow night. But right now,
Right now
okay.
you're all right. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the first day of my weekend, so I work Saturday is my Friday. So
Okay.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah, so far it's going good. I went for a little jog this morning. It started raining, so I had to cut it short. I was so glad. I was like, yes.
It's like, damn it, it's raining. Oh, I hate it when it's happening. Oh, God, I'm still committed to running, but can't do it.
I had been out there for like 30 minutes. I was
That's
like,
a good
this is
enough.
good.
That's a good enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. I would say 30 minutes of running is a good amount of running.
Yeah, that's fine.
Some people do 0 minutes of running.
Yeah.
Me being one of those people. Yeah, I had a heavy comedy weekend. You know, I had a show Friday. We had that show, late night show Friday, and then I had a show yesterday, and I'm hosting tonight. And then we did the live stream on Friday and recording today. And I'm just like, do I like comedy?
Yeah.
It's so funny when you like first start out. You're like, oh man, I really want to get booked on a show, and then you get booked on shows, and you're like,
Now I'm exhausted.
I'm so tired,
Yeah.
especially like on a Friday. Oh my goodness.
I love doing like, also like you do really good on one show and you're like, I'm amazing. I'm incredible. And then you do the next show and you just eat shit and you're like, oh man, that's okay. That's what that feels like.
And then also like the cycle for me is just like, you're not having any fun doing it. And then you have that one show where you have like a lot of fun and you're like, damn it, it's dragging me back in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just bombed for the first time in like 2 years.
Ooh.
Germantown.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like an older black crowd. It was like, I would say the average age was like 58.
That's pretty, yeah.
And they just was not feeling me. It was so humbling. Like,
yeah.
and my sister was there, so she was able to be like, she was like, you did good. She was so mad. I was like, yo, it happened. She's like, fuck them people. And I was like, it's just not my crowd. Like, I'd had a good set. Like, I was trying to win them over, and then they was not fucking with me.
Yeah. You always crush. I don't think I've ever seen you actually bomb, even at open mics. So that is,
To
definitely
me, it was a
them.
bomb. Like, if I ended the show and I was like, you guys have been an audience. You know, and that was
You have
it.
existed.
I love throwing out that line. Yeah, you guys been here. That's cool. Thank you.
You definitely have taken up space in this room. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
The show I did last night was real hot. You guys, I hate a hot stage, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'm already sweaty because I am getting nervous no matter what. I'm a nervous boy, and that makes me get hot. And then when I get up there and it's even more hot, dude.
Yeah.
I hate it, and I feel weird because when like other comics go up there, like, did I make it warmer for these comics by being up here? I'm like, the windows weren't fogged up before I came when I came up here.
Yeah, I think it's worse for an audience too when it's like hotter, you know?
Yeah,
Like everyone's
it's tough.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
Dude, people were wearing jackets last night. I'm like, take off. Do you ever see people like that? They keep their jackets on when it's fucking hot as fuck.
They might have low iron.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, some people might not be hot, and I'm like, God bless. That's awesome.
That's true.
Yeah.
So Ebony, you're originally from Georgia, right?
Yes, I'm from like, I always say Atlanta, but technically it's like the suburbs of the north side.
Okay.
How far?
It's it's like up 85 north. It's not that far, honestly.
Like 45 minutes, maybe an hour?
No, way shorter than that. Maybe like a 15, 20-minute drive.
So it's like from here to Jersey, basically.
Like across the bridge type.
Yeah.
But
in terms of
there are
time.
people that are like live like in Atlanta, like that right there, ground zero Atlanta, they get so turfy about it.
Oh yeah, so you can't be like when you're down there, you can't be like, I'm from Atlanta, and then they're like, no, you're not.
I'd be like, I'm from Gwinnett County, and they'd be like, oh, she bougie, you know. Okay, you know. But we end up at the same bars, talking to the same guys. They're all DL, so it's like we got the same struggle, girl. Like relax.
Hell yeah.
Relax.
When did you move to Philly?
I went to Temple.
Oh hell yeah! Fellow owl.
Yeah,
nice.
Owl.
Woo-hoo. I don't. What do the owls do? Do we have a thing?
We get drunk.
We get drunk in North Philly.
We throw up. Yeah, but yeah, I went to Temple and I got to Temple in like 2009, I think.
Okay.
I'm old, so and then I graduated. I think technically 2012, but I waited because my twin sister. We
might have gone to school around the same time.
Yeah. Bill Cosby, he did our commencement, but it was like the last one before before the shit hit the fan.
Yeah, last time to see Bill.
So I went to Temple and then I just stayed. I went back to Georgia for a few years and some shit was going on. And I was just like, my twin sister had left, and then I was just like, I'm leaving too, and I never left. So
I assume you like it to a certain extent.
Oh yeah, I love Philly. I feel like I've become a Philly girl. Like I have a joke about that, but it's kind of real. Like I really appreciate it here. The South is like, I'm not even joking, it's oppressive.
Can you like expand on that? What do you mean, like in terms of like?
Oh, like basically like the military. I mean the police presence is like a paramilitary presence.
Yeah.
Here they more so concerned about like solving homicides and shit like that.
Yeah, they really don't bother you.
They don't bother you
if you're not fucking up. Yeah,
if I'm not, I'm minding my business for them. I've never really got.
I've never been harassed by a cop.
Exactly.
I got hit by a car on a bike once in Philly, and I didn't get hurt. I just got like a couple bruises, and the cop was literally like, yeah, we're not going to solve this. You know,
this is small potatoes.
Yeah. And I knew I liked it here. Like when I sent a payment in for something, I don't remember what it was, but it was like something going on with the postal service and like the weather. And so technically it was late. And then like whoever I sent the payment to, I wish I remember more details. They were just like, oh yeah, we had this going on and that going on. You're good. You know, I was like, oh.
Was this like a Pico or PGW type thing?
Yeah, this was like something like that. And I was just like, wow. Is in Georgia, like, if you pay on the first, you're late a lot of times.
Really?
And like it's.
The early you're late.
It's just hard.
What is it? Like if you're on time, you're late type thing?
Yeah, it's just here it's just more of a relaxed. People are crazy, you know?
Yeah.
People are like, hey, if you show up in Philly, that's cool, actually.
I've heard like this about the South versus the North, how like Northerners like are meaner to your face, but are more understanding and kinder inside.
Yes.
Where Southern people are very friendly to your face and have like a very good first impression, but often harbor a lot of resentment and bad feelings for people. Probably because they're forced to be so nice in the first place. I don't know. That's
true. It's very true. They are big on like formalities and appearances, and Philly just like you talk to somebody like, oh, my fucking stomach is hurting. They give me antibiotics for chlamydia. Like, you be like, oh my god. But then you like, that's real. Like, it's just real. It's a real place, and I always defend Philly, like like an ambassador. Like I'd be like, but you could never, like you don't have the balls to, you know. Yeah. I'm very proud of the fact that I was able to I cried my first couple of weeks here. I did. They kind of handed me my ass, like, and I was like, "Whoa, I gotta get tough," you know. And I did, and I love it here.
Yeah, it is definitely. I think it is like you got to get used to it. I mean, I grew up in Jersey, so it's always been like the way it is. But when I did any type of military training in the South, it was very like the people are very like they're more hospitable.
Yes,
but you don't know what they're actually thinking.
Yes,
which can be nice though, because if you like for customer service wise,
that's true.
That is like very nice. Yeah. Like if you go and get something, they're like, "How you doing today?"
Yeah, like it's really nice. It's really nice going to like a Southern diner. Is really nice. great experience.
Exactly.
But they might fucking hate you still.
Yeah. But then you go here at customer service, they're like, what the fuck you want?
Yeah.
But they will help you. They will help you. At the end of the
Like,
day,
no,
they'll be annoyed
no.
the whole time.
Yeah.
But they'll get it done. Well,
I
who
do
knows?
miss the food and like you're saying the pleasantries, you know. But here it's like you have to kind of like it's just like a buffer period where you have to earn your stripes. Like if you live in a neighborhood, they don't really interact with you till you've been there for like 2 years, and then they start to kind of see you as their neighbor and like that's I feel like comedy is the same way here too. It's just like you have to kind of like earn your acceptance.
Yeah, your spot.
That's why I don't know. I think that's why comedy's pretty good here, though.
Yes.
That's why like Southern people that do move here and they do well, do well.
Yeah,
you know, because it's like it really does. It is a city that really does test you. The audiences are honest.
Yes, and they demand a lot of you. Like, like if you just did like one of your best jokes, like you're not done. Like you gotta.
The next joke better be as good.
They want you to do good the whole 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like.
Yeah,
and it forces you to kind of come with it. I haven't done a lot of comedy in New York, but when I went up there, I was like, this is not that y'all not that good.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry.
Well, it's
like,
also just like so oversaturated in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just for the
that's
sheer population and also the fact that it's known as a comedy hub. People from Philly go there, so there's just like way too many people. I guess like Austin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I think Philly comedy is like that black basketball team showing up to like a suburban AAU tournament. Like, like, oh, we gonna kick their ass. Like, no, for real. Like, I mean that. Like, I'm not trying to be competitive or nothing, but I just think. I think the things probably about New York comedy is probably like the logistics of living there and the expenses and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
But as far as like joke for joke, I think Philly is hands down way funnier than New York.
Yeah.
We should do something about this. We should have some sort of contest or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to settle this shit because I think a lot of people would agree.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people from Philly that start in Philly,
they go there.
Yeah, and they do really well usually because like it is like you said, like it's you got to really prove yourself here. Yeah, I would say like 99% of New York comics that come down here and do shows are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, throwing out fucking heat, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you know, but that's just my
names,
opinion.
names, dude. Specifically, who? No, I'm just kidding.
But anyway,
How long have you been doing comedy?
Yeah.
This is like formally like my 3rd year. This is always like a point of like weirdness where it's like I did some mics before the pandemic and then I didn't do it again until way later.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's like I think formally like my 3rd year doing stand-up.
So we were talking about this before about how like comedians who start comedy later in life tend to do better just because they're so more self-assured about who they are. And that's something I can like tell. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, you don't come off as someone that's in your 3rd year. You come off as someone that's
absolutely
been
like a
doing
total
it for-
pro. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with Siobhan too. We had her on, and it was the same. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like, oh yeah, like you seem very comfortable.
The level of emotional maturity translates to
Yeah.
like stage and time and stuff.
And the lived experiences, like
Yeah.
you can pull from different stuff, and then it sounds like so much like it sounds polished, and you like, no, that really happened, or you know, I'm pulling from these type of experiences. So it's one of those things. Like stand up is one of those things where it's like, you know, you don't have to be. It's not like playing a sport, you know. Like I mean, it is kind of competitive like that, but
Yeah.
you know, you can start whenever, and then the advantages vary depending on
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, besides stand up, I do have a story. Well, not a story, but I do have something interesting. He's not a stand up comic, but he is someone like you that was originally from Georgia and actually.
Brendan, what have you done?
No, but he is from Georgia, and he did move up to Philly to go to school. And he became kind of a legend afterwards. So you
Let's
ready
jump
to
into
get
our
into
first
it?
segment. Yeah, dude, let's
do it.
do it.
Real big time history. Oh, what a sight. Digging up the past, setting records
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yes, it's real big time history segment we've done a couple times now. But yeah, I did want to talk about. I found this guy. Here's the thing: I was having like a lot of teeth problems this last couple weeks. I've had to go to the dentist. I'm probably gonna have to get my wisdom tooth removed.
Sucks, dude.
Yeah, got some. They want to put a crown, I think.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Damn,
dude. Yeah. So.
Get a second opinion, by the way, for crowns, because some
That's what my mom
some
said.
dentists. Well, I went to a dentist like you need a crown, and I went to my regular dentist,
Yeah.
and they're like, you're fine, you just get a cavity filled.
Okay.
So,
All right.
because I went to like a not my normal dentist because I was having such bad tooth pain at work,
Mhm.
and then I went to my regular dentist. So
Oh, all right.
get a second opinion. The wisdom teeth for sure you need to get out.
Yeah.
But
Also, PA dentists suck.
there it is.
Mm,
Oh, is that
really?
true?
I'm telling you, Georgia dentists, I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I did the dentists suck. Like I've had work done and it'll come out. Like
Yeah.
I've gotten
Mm-hmm.
fillings and stuff that a root canal, the cap came off.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I've
All right.
never had those kind of
Go
problems.
to the south for your dentistry,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
Take a
Yeah.
vacation, get some.
Yeah, seriously. And this guy, he is a Southern dentist. His name is John Henry Holliday. He is known in history though as Doc Holliday. He's a famous gunslinger. So he's a dentist that became a outlaw / gunslinger in the West.
Okay.
He was.
Here's the young fella
Oh.
right here.
There you go. Yeah,
That's a nice
Oh,
mustache.
that is a nice
dude.
mustache. Yeah. So he's from Griffin, Georgia. Holiday was from a Southern family and was raised in Georgia, and then he studied dentistry and graduated from Pennsylvania College of Dental Surgery in 1872, which is Penn Dental now.
Wow.
Yeah. So the same college. Interesting. He actually left home at 19 to go and study.
Dentistry?
Yeah, and then graduated
Oh, yeah,
in a
dude.
year and a half.
I'm running away.
That's
I'm
wild.
gonna be a dentist, mom.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't stop me.
Yeah, but then he graduated a year and a half. It
That's
was-
great.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was also back in the day when like you could just be like, I'm a dentist.
Yeah, basically. They couldn't even give him his license until he was 21, so they held
shit.
on to his
You're telling me
certificate.
that back in the day you had to wait till you're 21 to be a dentist?
I guess
That's
it's so
crazy.
weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So they held on to it. So anyway, he so after he graduated, he went back home and opened a practice in Atlanta, but he was soon diagnosed with tuberculosis. So his mother and his sister passed away from tuberculosis, and he ended up contracting it. So the doctors advised him to move to a drier climate. So that's why he decided to move out west.
Oh.
Yeah, they also told him to drink whiskey to help with the cough.
Hell yeah, dude.
So he became an
An
alcoholic.
alcoholic. It's for my cough.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this guy's kind of like, he is pretty interesting. If you ever heard of the OK Corral,
Yeah.
the gun, that's, yeah, he's a part of that. He was one of the
Nice.
people that fought in that. So yeah, from dentist to gambler and gunfighter.
Was he still doing dentistry in the old west?
Yeah, so when he moved out originally, he did try to do some dentistry, but he started gambling as well. And he was so good at gambling, he actually just kind of became that full-time,
Yeah.
a full-time gambler, and would often get into like fights and stuff with other
Wow.
gamblers. Yeah. So he first relocated to Dallas. Like I said, where he tried to continue his dental practice, but found it unprofitable and difficult due to his constant coughing fits as well. That was also a problem he was having. He was like coughing in people's faces as he was trying to do
The best
work.
dentist.
yeah. Could you imagine someone looking in your mouth and they're like,
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not contagious. It's just from the whiskey mouth.
He's drunk. Yeah, that's gross. That's so gross. Oh my god.
don't worry, it's just tuberculosis.
Reeks of whiskey and it's coughing all over you. Yeah. Man,
That
that's
is
great.
wild.
Yeah.
So Philly dentists aren't that bad. not terrible.
So he turned instead to gambling. And then he started doing gambling halls in Texas, Colorado, Kansas. He kind of moved around a little bit because he would usually do kind of well, but he was also quick tempered. So he'd get into fights and then would be like, people didn't really like him because
Sure.
he was like well educated, but he was also like
You get in trouble.
a drunken asshole.
Yeah.
So he, they said he was quick with a pistol, but often carried a knife, and was known for his temper. Yeah, many towns saw him as a dangerous drunk and troublemaker, while others, though, admired him for his courage and loyalty to his friends. So, during when he's first starting and he's becoming a gambler, he kind of gets involved with this this woman, Mary Catherine horny. I think that's how you said her last name. But she was actually known as she was a prostitute, known as
why Mary's always a prostitute?
Yeah, even
Magdalene
the original Mary, right?
Right.
Like Mary Magdalene, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Or suspected. I don't know.
But Mary was actually known as her middle name was Catherine, and people just called her Big Nose Kate.
Oh my God.
Common.
Fucked up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wild.
he loved Big Nose Kate. I guess Saggy Tit Sarah wasn't.
Ew.
That's crazy how they just gave people names based on their
their worst their physical appearance.
It was like a physical appearance or where they're from. They were like, that's Carolina.
Yeah.
It
should be Mexican George.
He once okay, so she was fiercely loyal to him. She once helped him escape jail in Dodge City by setting a fire as a distraction. So she was kind of crazy.
Bad bitch.
I also read that she
Yeah, dude.
that's
That's like the type of partner you want. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Someone willing to set fires, do crimes for you.
Yeah. She apparently.
I wonder. I'm going to ask Jules if she'd set a fire. For me.
It's a good test in your relationship. Yeah. Ask if a partner would set
Hey,
fires.
babe, no questions. Go set fire to this apartment.
Hilarious.
But apparently she was actually very smart and she was well educated, but
Mm-hmm.
she was making so much money off of sex work that she just decided to become a prostitute. She was just like, fuck that. I can get to be independent.
OnlyFans girls. Now.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's always been a thing.
And
Yeah.
if her name, on OnlyFans, was Big Nose Kate, she'd probably do well.
That's a great username for it.
Yeah.
That would really work for some folks.
That's so crazy.
Like I said, so he got in some fights. There was a fight in Dallas in 1875 while gambling. He quarreled with the saloon owner over a card game. Both men drew weapons. Holiday was charged with attempted murder, and they were eventually dropped. I think he apparently basically scalped him with a gun. Yeah. He got in a fight with a guy named Ed Bailey. Yeah, just kind of he was arrested and jailed, but he would get out. So Big News Kate helped him get out of this. Actually, she actually. Oh, this is another diversion. She set the fire and then stole a horse.
She was a ride or die. That's what it was.
Yeah, loyal lady.
Yeah. What was her name again? Big Nose Kate. I gotta see how big this nose was.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah,
Very
see if there's a
crazy.
picture of her. Yeah, Mary Catherine Harney.
Okay, this is terrible because her nose wasn't that big. She just looks like a woman.
It's just there.
That's
I was
fucked up.
expecting something
Yeah.
crazy.
What the
like,
fuck? Okay, her nose looks a little bit bigger in this one.
Okay, yeah.
But still not
Not
It's
bad.
Big nose Kate.
Yeah, for that to be her alias.
That's
it's
wild.
not.
Yeah.
So how he ended up at the OK Corral and as this famous gunslinger is he became friends with Wyatt Earp.
Okay, I know that name.
Yeah, so this guy, he was a very famous lawman in the West.
Mhm.
Him and his brothers were kind of famous U.S. Marshals that would take on these gangs, right? These stagecoach robbers. So there's kind of some mystery or there's a myth that goes behind this that so Wyatt Earp was following this gang, and they ended up going in the saloon and. In the myth, there was 10 of these these gunslingers, and Wyatt Earp comes through the front door of the saloon dramatically, and they all point the gun at him, right? And then Doc Holliday, who was gambling in the back, sneaks up and points the gun at the gang leader's head and says, put your guns down or or he dies. So that's it was probably 3 guys, but
Yeah, that's the myth.
but the myth
started,
is so he basically whatever happens, like he does save Wyatt Earp's life, and they create a friendship, and Wyatt Earp ends up deputizing him. Because that's what you could do.
So he went from dentist to deputy.
He went from dentist to gambler slash
Robber,
fighter
yeah.
to deputy.
You could do that today too.
I was like,
That doesn't sound too. Yeah, that doesn't sound too weird.
Yeah. So what happened at the OK Corral? So by 1880, Holiday and the Earp brothers, so Wyatt, Virgil, and Morgan Earp, who were all marshals, made their way to Tombstone, Arizona, which was one of the most populated towns at the time. It was a popular mining town. And the gang called the Cowboys was kind of like causing havoc in the Arizona territory. So basically, the Earps and Doc Holliday were in the town, like I said, in the town. So they confronted the Cowboys led by the Claytons and McLaurys. And what happened at the gunfight was, I think they ended up killing 2
of the bad guys.
Yeah. I think. Oh, and they said Doc Holliday, even though he was having a coughing fit, actually killed one of the guys with a shotgun.
Yeah, actively coughing and drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then, so, but what happened after that was that once this happened, the gang actually came back and they went and killed Virgil Earp and Morgan Earp, so Wyatt Earp's brothers. Yeah, they assassinated them. And then they created a posse.
I love how it's just like it was just gang shit.
It was just gang shit. It was just they were just.
It's like, this is the cops.
I just wanted to go over the posse names because I think they're pretty awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
So the posse that was so Wyatt Earp created this posse to go after the people that killed his brothers after,
They gave him a little name.
Yeah. So you had Doc Holliday. They were called the Vengeance, or I guess a Vengeance posse. You had Warren Earp, which was Wyatt's youngest brother that wasn't killed. Sherman McMaster, Texas Jack Vermillion.
Texas Jack Vermillion?
Yeah.
Love that, dude. That's a cool guy.
Turkey Creek Jack Johnson.
These nicknames are awful, dude.
And then Dan Tipton.
I like Dan Tipton.
That's the best one. Yeah. I think that's the regular name.
And you know what? You don't want to fuck with Dan Tipton,
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't have a nickname. Because everyone that gave one to him, he got shot.
So yeah, they ended up like tracking down all the members of this gang. Ended up killing the leaders. Frank Tillwell. They got into like this famous firefight with Curly Bill Brocious.
Another good name.
Yeah, who was one of the Cowboys' leaders. I mean, I just thought it was interesting. Eventually, after this, and they get their vengeance posse, and they do their vengeance. He goes on and dies of tuberculosis.
Classic.
Oh my god.
In Denver.
So he just lived the rest of his life normally,
Yeah, basically, he just couldn't.
shooting and.
Yeah, he shouldn't shoot anymore because he was coughing so
Oh
much.
my goodness.
And then he moved to Glenwood Springs, Colorado, where he died in 1887. But
How old was he when he died? Do you know?
36.
36. Damn, dude, he was
Yeah.
my age when he died.
Mhm.
He did all this shit in my lifetime. That's crazy.
I know. It's kind of hard because I'm like summarizing because this is kind of like he is kind of this fucking character. It was just a person
He's kind
that
of like
just-
a myth at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wyatt would say he found him as a loyal friend and good company. He was a dentist whom necessity made a gambler, a gentleman whom disease had made a vagabond, and a philosopher whom life had made a caustic wit.
Wow.
Ah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought that was. I just thought it was interesting because I was like, oh, this is like.
Yeah, I kind of. I've heard that name, but I didn't know all that backstory.
Yeah.
From dentistry to deputy to yeah,
to
degenerate.
to vengeance, but yeah. Not the only Penn alumnus that's a gunslinger though.
What else we got?
Luigi Manchego.
Oh shit.
Wow, Penn has a long tradition of.
Yeah. I just saw his jail picture come out. Like he's hanging out with like the the cool guys of the jail. Like
I mean, he
he's
had
in the
to be,
squad.
right?
Like like he's good. He looks so happy in jail. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, you get 3 squares, You
yeah.
get to hang out with like cool prisoners.
You're a legend on. I'm sure he gets fan mail and all kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, dude. He's got so many fangirls. People like love him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
I saw that coming from. I was like, oh.
you saw those eyebrows. You're like,
Yeah.
People like fucking fetishize the Columbine shooters. You know what I mean? And they killed a bunch of like.
Kids. Yeah. Richard Ramirez had like women showing up to court for him, and I was just like, "That's so fucking."
He also didn't. He was not an attractive guy.
No,
He was scary,
he
dude.
got caught because of his teeth. It was like notoriously bad.
Yeah,
Like,
shit.
and he smelled bad too. Yeah,
yeah, I heard
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's.
Giving Mexicans a bad name. What's funny? He said he had like a thick Mexican accent.
Oh really?
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know
So
that.
he kind of sounded like this, which is kind of funny. Makes it really
Put it on.
I'm
My
going to
mom's
rip out your eyes.
My mom's family from LA, so I was like, how was it back then? Like, people were scared. That's just how I was like,
Okay, I'd be scared too.
all right,
Yeah, oh my
okay.
Well, from one legend to another, I think the news story we have coming up, this guy's going to be a legend. So
Yeah.
you guys ready to talk about this?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Stop the press. Real big time news bringing you the best. Big headlines. The stories are grand. But mostly weird stuff from Florida, man. Real big time news.
Welcome to Real Big Time News, the segment where we go over the hottest, most important news stories happening in our world. Today's news comes from the UK. This is I'm going to read an article directly from the BBC. All right.
All right.
A surgeon jailed after amputation of own legs. An NHS vascular surgeon who had his own legs removed has been jailed after 2 years and 8 months for insurance fraud and possessing extreme pornography. Neil Hopper, 49, of Truro, Cornwall, carried out hundreds of amputation operations before having his own legs removed in 2019. Truro Crown Court heard he lied to insurers by claiming that injuries to his legs were the result of sepsis and not self-inflicted. It heard that in May of 2019, Hopper had below-knee amputations after a mysterious illness. In fact, he had used ice and dry ice in order to freeze his own legs, so they had to be removed, said prosecutor Nicholas Lee.
That's good that if you ever need to know how to amputate your legs.
Hey, dry ice.
Dry ice. Get some. Right.
The court heard Hopper, who admitted two counts of fraud and 3 counts of possessing extreme pornography, had a sexual interest in amputation. Judge James Atkins said in sentencing that he had accepted that Hopper, who had no previous convictions, was remorseful. However, the level of harm in the 3 videos of body mutilation, which were the subject of the pornography charges, were exceptionally high, he said. Hopper had both legs amputated after complaining that his feet were in pain, which is, I guess, enough to get your fucking feet amputated. My feet hurt, dude. I swear to God, dude. Please. He was treated for suspected sepsis before he was told by surgeons that he should have his legs amputated, and he was operated on. He did not tell the medics, however, the real cause of his injuries, the court heard. The fraudulent insurance claim from the 2 firms totaled more than £466,000, the court heard. Hopper had been tempted by greed, said Mr. Lee. He had messaged a friend about the claim saying he should milk it, which is not something you should do. Don't text. If you're going to do fraud, don't text your friends about it. His motivations were a combination of obsession with removing body parts of his own body and a sexual interest in doing so. It seems to have been a long-standing ambition of his, he said. After the amputations, he was back at work in just 6 months with prosthetic legs. Here's a picture of the gentleman.
Oh my God, he looks so happy.
Yeah. We're gonna go into it. Yeah,
He's getting off.
He was arrested in March 2023 and has been suspended from the medical register since December 2023. Andrew Langdon, his lawyer, said in mitigation that his offenses had been a shock to his friends. He said that Hopper had been committed to working to the service of others and that the whole saga was very difficult to comprehend. So, yeah, that's what happened to the man. There he is again. I wish I had a photo before his amputation. But, yeah. But we're gonna get into
Oh
it. So
my
this actually
goodness.
is a whole phenomenon. While Hopper's specific motivations, including the sexual element mentioned in court, are complex and personal, his case echoes a rare and largely misunderstood condition documented in a medical literature called body integrity dysmorphia.
Okay.
So BID is not about psychosis or delusion. People with this condition know exactly what they are doing. They're often described with an overwhelming, lifelong feeling that part of their body simply does not belong. It might be an leg, an arm, their vision, or even their ability to walk. From early childhood, their sense that their body is wrong, and they feel that the only way is to remove or disable the unwanted part. The phenomenon was explored in depth in a 2023 paper called "The Girl Who Wants to Get Rid of Her Left Leg." The study draws on interviews, surveys, and case studies of people with BID, and the results are as haunting as they are revealing. One of Kasten, he's the guy who wrote the paper, central points is that BID represents a profound mismatch between how one's brain maps their body and what their body actually is. Brain scans indicate that certain parts of the body, often the left leg for some reason, appear to have weaker or abnormal representations in the brain's sensory map. In other words, their limb doesn't truly feel owned. It feels like a part that's not your body. So this isn't often about attention-seeking or trauma in the traditional sense. It's a neurological, physiological, and deeply existential disconnection between identity and autonomy.
Yeah, I feel like that way
Anatomy.
about my pinky toes. I'm not gonna lie.
They're like doing stuff, dude.
Yeah, they're not really doing anything. They're just in the way.
Honestly, we talked about this. If I get rid of my nipples, dude, I get rid of them. They're for nothing except causing me pain when I run. Yeah, dude, they fucking chafe like crazy, man. So the study cites a large online survey of 213 people with identified with BID. About 48% desired an amputation, most often of the left leg. 23% wished for full paralysis, which is kind of crazy, and a small number wanted blindness or other disabilities. For most, these feelings began between ages of 6 and 10, long before they can understand why. The key feature across nearly all cases, a persistent, unshakable sense that the affected limb or function is extra, foreign, or not truly theirs. Some individuals describe an erotic or sexual element, like this gentleman, finding amputees or disability itself arousing. Others feel no sexual connection at all, and for them, it's purely about identity and completeness. This is a crazy to have both, like this to be like a thing you have, and also your fetish is fucked up, dude.
Dude, this guy's just going around the war veterans like.
Also, but you know, God bless, he had his dream job, dude. He was doing amputations.
Surgery,
I hope he didn't have a fucking boner while he was doing it, dude. That's fucking.
Well, do what you love, you know.
So, unfortunately, the only interventions that have consistently brought relief were actual physical changes, surgical amputation, or paralysis. In one study, he cites 19 individuals who achieved their desired body state and all reported greater life satisfaction afterward, even though their physical condition had worsened. What makes BID so ethically and medically fraught is that performing an amputation on a healthy limb is almost universally forbidden, yet these patients not doing so can mean decades of physiological torment.
Interesting.
So yeah, doctors face an impossible choice: uphold the oath to do no harm, or consider that for some with BID, the harm might actually be healing. Dr. Eric Kasten suggests that, or doesn't argue for or against surgery, but he does insist that we must confront the reality that these people are not delusional; they're lucid, suffering, and often desperate for relief.
I love how Ebony's like, look how happy he is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So,
So yeah, that's it. That's what I got.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, I always like, I get bummed out about like, you know, my little anxieties and my depression, but then I'm like, hey man, at least I feel like my fucking body is my own, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It is crazy. Yeah.
And there are like a lot of cases like this too, where you like people,
Yeah, there was a singer when I was in like middle school, and he took his eye out.
Really?
I forget, he had a song. Yeah, a song with Chingy.
Oh yeah, he was like, I took my eye out.
Yeah, and he took it. No, it wasn't. But he just said he was like, once he took it out, he was like, yeah, I feel complete now. Like I haven't heard anything else about him.
Really?
So it happens. It does.
That is, yeah. That is interesting.
That would suck to like as a parent to like have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Or just like anybody that any of your loved ones that have to deal with that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. I guess. Well, if you're a surgeon, would you do it?
I mean, I gotta feel like honestly, like, so if you're not hurting anybody, right? Yeah, she said no. She says no.
Yeah, no, because so my degree is in neuroscience, and we've covered covered studies and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's got to be some type of therapy or
There's gotta be another way.
psychotherapy that like
that
it's
isn't
just
fucking
like,
cutting
what?
off your leg.
And it is also like to like I have
Maybe try mushrooms.
I
Try
have
some psychedelics.
scoliosis,
Yeah.
and sometimes I'm in the mirror like my arm doesn't, and it is the left arm doesn't feel like it's my arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I've never wanted to like cut it off,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
sure.
feel like I think some of these people just need like a black mom. Because like I said, I was like, "Mom, you don't feel right." And she's like, "You crooked. And
You're like, all right, I'm crooked.
Oh, I'm crooked. You know. And so it's just like
Sometimes you just need an explanation, even if it's not anything that's
it's
rational.
like,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm crooked.
but sometimes, I think about like this is very interesting because it's like somebody wants to augment their body, and it is like on the spectrum of like, you know, surgical changes and stuff. Like, so somebody that wants to get rid of their fupa, like, is that like, oh, like this is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's very interesting. Like, it's like a thin line between this type of dysmorphia and like wanting to,
right?
Yes, that's wild.
Yeah, maybe if if people truly have to do want to do it, they have to go through like extreme like therapy beforehand to be like, is this true? You know what I mean? Like, can we figure out another way of doing this?
Yeah.
And I also like, I don't know, like for some people, I think it like presents itself in physical pain, which is fucking terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more than just like this isn't mine. It's like a what's that? Phantom limb kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if they feel fulfilled after the removal,
That's
of
what I'm
the-
saying.
Like that's
Like we saw the
Maybe.
guy is so happy.
He
Look at
looks
him.
so
And you know
happy,
what? He was still doing surgeries until they stopped him. Until the man stopped him. I think honestly, it's not so much. I think it's the fraud that was a big deal. And
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
stole a bunch of money.
the hardcore porn that he had, the weird amputation porn that he had.
Amputation porn is
But
interesting.
how does he not like qualify for like a mental health? I know it's in the UK, but like here, I feel like he would have been deemed like mentally incompetent or
For
something.
like being convicted.
Yeah, because it seems like
Yeah.
a you know, like mental health thing.
Yeah,
like-
but like he's still mentally competent to keep the money. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
probably what it was. He's still stealing.
And I wonder if like it was more because like he said there was like 2 insurance claims. So I wonder if he like did more than just like the surgery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if he was trying to get more money and get greedy with it.
Or like
yeah.
we're putting this bloke in jail.
Yeah.
And also, like, do you think he sold his legs? You know what I mean? His working legs? Oh, well, no, they were busted up because he froze them. I forgot about that's the fucked up part.
Yeah.
If there were a way to get a guy who doesn't want his legs to give him to a guy who needs legs, which I know is not possible right now, but maybe in the future, who knows?
Yeah, if you could donate your limbs, I mean that might work out.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like A24 is going to make a movie.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like, this is something like it's so peculiar. Like,
Yeah.
You ever hear like that question is like, how much would you like sell your pinky for, or like something like that?
Yeah.
What would you sell a leg? Would you sell a leg for any amount of money?
I don't think
I don't think a leg. I think I'd do a toe. I think I'd do a toe or a finger.
Yeah, a toe.
I'm not selling
Because you can
shit.
get a prosthetic finger.
Yeah, losing. Yeah.
Also, I like the idea of having a robot finger. That's kind of fun. Robot toe would be stupid. What's that noise? Oh, that's just my toe. But yeah, if I could sell my toe, I would do it.
And then like I don't know, it gets weird. Like the amputation porn. Like remember 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
that guy, I think that made that stuff. He went to jail too in like Brazil or somewhere. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
I mean, the fact that it's a fetish is also.
It's a mixed thing, yeah, right? Because some people it's not sexual, and for some people it is.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, if it's not sexual for some reason, I'm okay with it.
You're body shaming, you're kink shaming these people.
Yeah. The people.
Which honestly,
I was
let's
gonna
kink
say
shame these people. Let's
I
kink
was
shame
like,
these
do you
people.
think they get judgy between the two? Like, ew, I don't get horny from that. Like, I want to cut my arm off, but
Yeah, I want to do it for medical
I don't
reasons.
get horny
Okay,
for it.
gross.
Like, this motherfucker really sick.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
Man.
Humanity is wild. Like, it's wild.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that is and then
That's
so it's, like,
actually
the ethical
one of the.
thing
What were you gonna say?
no, just like the ethical thing of like
I know it's a gray area. I feel like it is a gray area. Yeah.
I think you should get more limbs.
Oh. They should give you additional limbs.
Yeah.
You wake up with no legs but get a tail. It's like fuck.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that like the extreme porn thing is weird. You know what's good, what I feel like is good for that? Artificial intelligence, dude. Because then because it doesn't have to be a real person, which is a fucking terrible thing to say. But if I would rather somebody watch that than an actual person getting their leg amputated, which leads us directly into our next segment, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna talk about AI music. Here we go.
Real big time AI music. Beat up, drop that beat and use it. Robots jamming, no excuse. The groove's got code and the code got juice.
Yeah, AI music with a theme song written by AI.
Wow.
We're gonna talk about it. Yeah. So Ebony, you send us this I guess little reel here. We'll listen to it real quick.
How Was I Supposed to Know has landed Zanaya Monet on 5 Billboard charts, including a radio airplay chart. Billboard believes that's an AI first. Were you surprised by the reaction?
Yeah, I was totally surprised, and then a lot of people started reaching out, and
But Nikki, they thought Zanaya was a real person.
Zanaya is an extension of me, so I look at her as a real person.
But you can't sing. So she's not a real, in that sense, she's not a real person. What do you say to people that say she may be an extension of you, but other singers who are actually, have worked hard, who have practiced their craft, who are really struggling to get heard, who are really doing the actual singing, that you seem to have circumvented, taken a shortcut through all of that?
I wouldn't call it a shortcut because I still put in the work. And anytime something new comes about and it challenges the norm and challenges what we're used to, you're going to get strong reactions behind it. And I just feel like AI is the new era that we're in. And I look at it as a tool, as an instrument, utilize it.
Wow. I didn't know that an AI song had made it to the Billboard charts. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing where Joe Rogan talks about how he loves AI music and he loves all the like?
Yeah, I have seen that.
He likes like a fucking AI remixes of like 50 Cent in the Club done to like fucking Croner music. It's like, what is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah.
Get out of here, you fucking grandpa.
There's definitely someone that can do that too. There's definitely a Croner that can.
Oh yeah, you don't need to do AI. You don't need to do AI. But yeah, that's wild, man. Fuck.
Yeah,
And
what do you
so-
think about it, Ebony? Like,
I just think it's ridiculous. Like she was out when Gayle King was like, "But you can't sing." She wanted to smack the shit out of Gayle. Like she just like it is spilling over to other stuff. Like it's a comic. Liz Blatt, she was just talking about people posting AI pictures of themselves, and it's just like I'm sexy, I look good. Like that's not you
That's
though.
not you,
Like,
yeah.
it's not you.
It's not you.
Like it was filters was one thing, but like this is just going too far for her to say it's an extension of her. Like
yeah.
I think AI is like an amalgamation of other people's voices and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That AI sounds like K. Michelle. If I was a copyright lawyer, I would be on this. Like what
Yeah.
elements of these already existing people, like I just it's going too far. And for her to be sitting up there like going cross-eyed and like it really is me out there. bitch. Like
it is crazy. Like, cause I agree in some segments, right? Like I use AI for things to make it easier. Like I don't have the ability to pay artists to make these theme songs, so I use it for
Yeah.
that, right?
So it's-
But I also don't claim that I'm an artist and I'm a
Right.
musician. I'm
Yeah.
just like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. This
They're also stupid and they're not going to end up on the Billboard.
who knows, dude? That fucking this last one was pretty on fire. But no, it's just it's I don't know. It also like speaks to, I think, to like the kind of like generic nature of pop music in general.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
It's like very easy to replicate, and I think pop music is going to be the thing that AI is very good at doing first because there's the thing that's the most out there, so it's got the most to kind of emulate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think what do you go to an AI artist concert? What do you see? Just like a, you know what I mean? What is that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the fact that the AI artist, I guess that was her music video, doesn't really look like the person behind it. It's just, it's like, I saw a movie like that, Surrogates, a long time ago with like Bruce Willis and stuff, and it was just like, we could be doing so much. Like, I think AI, as far as like accessibility and like even efficiency, it's nothing wrong with, like, sometimes I ask ChatGPT something that I'm looking into. Like recently, it's some nerdy shit, but recently I've been interested in like mutagens and like how, you know, so to get that quick answer and you know, AI is like it's assisting you.
Right.
But you're claiming that you are the talent. Like, girl.
That's
like,
insane. Yeah.
That is
nuts.
Yeah. It's just like reading a fucking book and then being like, I wrote this book. You know, it doesn't work that
I'm
way.
an AI author. Like,
Fuck out of here.
get out of here.
It is pretty awesome to just be like, no, that is me.
Yeah. It's just fucking delusional. It's just
That's wild. That's fucking
delusional.
crazy. That's crazy.
And then I can see like her man, like she was telling herself like, calm down.
Yeah,
like, cause she was offended. Like, somebody has to tell people the truth.
Yeah.
And I think like with AI, it's like you were saying, like it's a line you have to straddle between like you being the person, like the executor of these ideas and stuff, or AI like producing a body of work or something for you. Like, and I think you just have to be rooted in reality. Like, be fucking for real. Like, if I told AI like write some jokes for me, the jokes would suck for one. And then two, if they did somehow land or find an audience or a home, to be like, yes, I am.
I'm the hot shit. Yeah.
Like,
Also, you got to be
on.
careful because, like,
Well, even
like
that,
you
in
said,
that sense, though, like with comedy, you're at least performing it, right?
True.
In her sense, she's doing fucking nothing, dude.
Yeah.
She's doing nothing except, and I don't even know, like, did she even write the songs?
I think she wrote the songs, but
Okay.
she can't sing.
Okay.
So she got
Okay.
but
Well, then just say you got the songwriting credit.
yeah,
You know
just
what
say
I mean?
that. But
just
to
say you're a
get like,
songwriter.
Yeah, just say you're
but
songwriter.
to, like,
That's totally
tense up
fine.
and be like,
Yeah.
this extension of me. Like, shut the fuck up.
It was somehow a very inaccurate and a very accurate impersonation of this woman.
Yeah, like, or collaborate. Go,
Go find
you could
someone
be
who
a
can
song-
sing. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, come
Yeah.
on.
I do think it is like, I hope that people use AI to do all the boring shit, right? Or like,
Yeah.
even like, I think AI is perfectly, like, if you're fucking making a song for a fucking pill, like a pharmaceutical commercial, like, fine, use AI music.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Like, who wants to do that?
unfortunately, there are people that make a living that way. You know what I mean?
Jingles, yeah.
So there has to be like some sort of way to make it ethical.
Yeah.
But hopefully that would enable those people making jingles to work on the thing that they truly love, which I hope is not pharmaceutical.
Yes.
But like you said, like with even if like you would use AI for like joke writing, like you said before, like it just copies other things that have already been put out. So it's just like you're probably just stealing somebody else's joke at that point, just like she's probably stealing somebody else's actual singing voice. Yeah,
Absolutely. Because it sounds like K. Michelle, if I can think of it like that, like soulful, robust, like, but yeah, I think as humans anyway, we all learn from each other. We all pulling from like this collective knowledge. So, I don't know who said this, but it was a great quote. They were like, I want AI to like do the monotonous stuff so that I can do art and write music and stuff. Not AI writing art and shit. And while I go, I'm the bus boy at the
right.
We got it
make
all
AI
wrong.
be the waiter, dude. Like that's a lot easier.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah, I agree. Yeah, make AI do my fucking spreadsheets at work and shit.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, then you wouldn't have a job, Brent. That's the tough thing, dude.
no, I'm there.
I have to control the robot. You're literally just pulling levers.
That's hilarious. hilarious.
Yeah, I'm just on YouTube all day.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes that's what a job is, maybe. But yeah, fascinating. I think we will continue to see a bigger impact on AI as we go. And it might just be a fucking bubble and a bunch of people get hosed and lose money, which I hope for a bunch of billionaires, honestly.
I mean,
get fucked.
I also shout out to Gayle King because she really just
bullshit.
She really does, like, I love watching her interview people because she is not afraid to like just.
I don't know if she's a boomer or Gen X, but I know like my mom is Gen X and like. They don't give a fuck. Like, she just straight up told that girl, like, but you can't sing, sweetie. And you can tell she haven't dealt with like that level of reality in a while. It's like oh.
Yeah, Gayle King is 70 years old. She looks fucking great for 70.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, her R.
she's
Kelly,
a boomer.
Her R. Kelly interview is like iconic.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. And it's so funny because she's kind of had to. They tried to kill me. She's had to like rebrand ever since she said that thing about she asked those questions about Kobe. After he passed, like people were not fucking with her at all. Fucking with her at all.
What did she bring up, like the sexual allegations and stuff like that?
Like right in the midst of it, which I feel like might have been like her duty as a journalist, but it did seem ill-timed. And she asked Lisa Leslie, she was like, so, have you ever... And Lisa Leslie was like, no, he's always been like a big brother to me. I've never seen him do anything. And they were like, why would you ask that, Gayle? And people were like... If you look up Snoop Dogg's reaction to Gayle King, like he called her a funky dog head bitch. Like he was so upset. He was like, now it's not the time for you to be bringing up that shit. And
I mean, to be fair, a sexual assaulter wouldn't want to be talking about sexual assault.
So people were so upset with her, and so she had to kind of like rebrand. And so I think.
Now she's going after AI, dude. She's going to be her voice of reason against the robots.
So funny.
Yeah, I mean, but it's, I don't know, but that's her thing. Like, she needs to do that. She needs to ask the questions. Like, but I think we do have to kind of hate journalists a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in order for journalists to be effective, they have to ask like the questions that make people
uncomfortable. Someone's going to hate it, at least.
For sure.
Because that's the problem is people go on podcasts now and nobody asks like
nobody's the bad guy.
Right. Yeah. And
the party pooper.
Let's get Gayle Kim on the pod. Does anyone have her info? I'll reach out on Instagram. Somehow I get linked there.
She might answer. You'd be surprised at who will answer your DM.
She's like,
start sending out
Brendan, you think your jokes are funny? Or
No.
At least I wrote my own shit, Gayle Kim. At least I wrote my own shit. And I can't sing, but I'm not singing.
Right.
That's funny.
That's weird.
But yeah, I think that's everything for the pod.
Yeah.
Ebony, thank you so much for coming. We had such a fun time. Do you have anything? This comes out this Thursday. Do you have anything coming up that you want to talk about or plug?
Not really. We have an open mic that we do at Jose Pistola's every Tuesday. So
what time do you guys do that?
Well, we have signups at 8:30, and then the mic starts at 9:30. 5-minute sets, and
5 minutes. That's
5
generous.
minutes. Sometimes we get this random wave of everybody from all the other mics and stuff. And then we'll go down to 4, but we usually are able to do 5-minute sets for everybody.
Yeah,
hell yeah! So check that out.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Check out her Instagram; it'll be right below her. Brendan, what about you, man?
And just go see Ebony. I just have to tell people, please, if you see her name on the show, definitely
you can
go
check her
see
where she's going to be.
She's
on
hilarious.
Instagram. Definitely go to a show.
Do I have anything to plug? I'm doing the. Oh gosh, damn it! It's Patrick Sullivan's show.
Oh yeah.
Post up comedy this Saturday. So if you want to,
nice. Where's that
at? It's at a place, and it's the link is in my Instagram.
Are we not allowed to talk about it? What's the deal?
No, I just don't know. I just don't remember the place.
Come ready with your plugs, Brendan. This is hella unprofessional.
Post up comedy. Just go follow them on Instagram.
And check out this podcast every other Thursday. Check out the unemployment stream on Fridays. We just got on Helium Cotton Studios, which is fucking sick. You can call in and we talk about a bunch of shit, send us some clips. And that's everything. So thank you so much for tuning in, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.
It's George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. Yeah!